All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us his truth and who also rule well. Peace and salutation to those of the hopeful elect. All right, I just want to do a quick lesson. All right, going into, how we will eat. Speaking of the hopeful elect, we will eat during a time of famine. All right. And that's something, that America has never experienced. All right. Especially, on a global scale. OK, on a mass scale. OK, the lack of food, the lack of water. OK, well, America is getting ready to experience these things. OK. Let me actually get a quick precept. This is Ezekiel chapter 14 and 13. Son of man, when the land sinneth against me by trespassing grievously, then will I stretch out my hand upon it and break the staff of the bread thereof, and will send famine upon it, and will cut off man and beast from it. All right. So the Lord is getting ready to break the staff of bread because of Babylon the Great, America. This is the worst place on the face of the earth. And that is why Yahweh Shema Shai is getting ready to make a great example out of this place. Just like he did ancient Egypt, just like he did Sodom and Gomorrah. Well, the Lord is about to make America another example. All right. Which is why you have talks of nuclear war. Putin speaking on his nuclear artillery, saying that, the missiles that Russia has is far more superior, all right, than the nuclear weapons of America. OK. And these things, these talks of World War III and nuclear war is in the air because eventually Yahweh Shema Shai is going to make these things a reality. All right. So everything is headed towards the fulfillment of prophecy. OK. So before the Lord actually, destroys America with those missiles leading up to the great destruction. All right. America is going to go through a lot of turmoil. There's going to be a lot of scourges that the Lord is going to send upon America. All right. And one of those scourges, all right, is famine. OK. Again, because this place is extremely wicked and the level, of witchcraft. All right. The level of satanic activity, evil behavior, all right, wickedness that goes on into America. The scriptures say that her sins have reached unto the heavens, man. All right. So Yahweh Shema Shai is getting ready to, bring forth the day of the Lord's wrath. OK. And there's going to be a lot going on. But, I want to hone in on the famine because this is something that's going to affect every one of us. All right. Speaking of the hopeful elect, the hopeful elect is going to be in the midst of Jacob's trouble when it goes down, in the midst of danger, in the midst, all right, of famine. OK. But the Lord, said that he was going to feed us, and it's all according to faith, man. All right. Let me get another precept. This is Job chapter 5. And I'm going to start at 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. And the 7th trouble is going into when the nuclear missiles is getting let off. OK. So this is the Lord speaking to those of the household of faith. OK. It says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death. OK. Let me actually get the word redeem. All right. Because we may have to, experience, going a few days without eating. OK. And it's all, a test of faith. OK. But the Lord said, if we keep the faith and trust in him, he's going to redeem us. All right. To it says gain or regain possession of something. OK. So let me actually get it in the blue letter. Let's see what it says in the blue letter. Job. This is Job chapter 5 and 20 for the word redeem thee. Para. So that word redeem means to rescue or deliver. Okay. So for the word redeem, it means rescue or deliver. So Job 5 and 20, it says, in famine, he shall rescue or deliver thee from death. Okay. So again, we may be tested. All right. To the point where it's like, man, you might go, a few days or extended period of time, off the bare minimums or even no food or water at all. But then the Lord is going to pull through. All right. Why? Because Yahweh Shema Shai promised that he was going to take care of us during that day. OK. And, what sparked this lesson, I was driving and I seen, a raven, and it had like a big piece of bread in his mouth. All right. And, I understood because according to the scriptures, it tell you that the Lord feeds the animals, man. All right. Every time something eats, OK, that's the Lord intentionally, feeding it. OK. And that sparked me to do this lesson. All right. That the Lord is going to feed us during that time. OK. So Job 5 and 20, in famine, he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Let me get another precept. I believe it's in Matthew. There we go. This is Matthew chapter 6. And I'm going to start at 25. It says, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink. So we can't, be in that spirit of anxiety, especially as we starting to see, Jacob's trouble actually come into fruition. All right. And when, it's going to be uncertain where you're going to get your next meal. All right. Where, when America collapsed, and all the faucets don't work. All right. They shut down, the water supply to the cities. OK. And then all the grocery stores, after 3 days been ransacked and empty. OK. This is what the Lord said. It says, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body when ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat and the body more than raiment? Behold, the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns. Yeah, so the birds, they're not every day they wake up, they don't, have it in their mind what they're going to eat. All right. They just go live, and do the things that birds do. And then they come across food and the Lord makes sure that they're fed. They may go looking for food, but then the Lord always makes sure, that they have it. OK, the birds, they don't be thinking days in advance, years in advance and trying to figure out how they can, come up with, some crops. All right. And get a venue. All right. Start growing a bunch of vegetables and getting a storehouse. All right. No, the Lord just feeds them. OK. It's the right opportunity, the right place where the Lord will place, bread their way. OK. And what the Lord is saying is if the Lord can do it for the birds, how much more us. OK. So it says, Matthew 6 and 25 is therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat and the body more than raiment? Behold, the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? All right. So, the Lord, he loves his elect. All right. And the hopeful elect is going to put their trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, even when, it seems impossible, the situation or the scenario. Okay. And, the Lord, he's going to pull through on the things that he promised. This is 2 Corinthians 5:7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. Okay. So, it's going to look bad, and on top of that, you're going to start seeing people actually, die of famine. All right. You're going to start seeing people, their ribs is touching. All right. Actually perishing from malnutrition. Okay. But the Lord is going to be there for his elect, though. All right. Let me actually go back to Job chapter 5 and 20. It says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. All right. And that's the point I wanted to get. All right. It says at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Why? Because Yahweh Shema Shai is going to pull through, for his elect. Okay. The Lord is going to make sure that the elect is going to be preserved in the midst, of in famine. All right. Here it is, knee deep. America's knee deep in a famine. All right. But the Lord is going to be there. Great miracles, I should say. The Lord is going to perform for his elect. All right. And make sure that his elect is nourished. OK. So it says, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. OK. And I want to get 2nd Ezra chapter 2. And 26, it says, as for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. All right. So the Lord is not going to allow, his elect to be through in this time. OK, yeah, there's going to be a test. There's going to be many tests. Yeah, there's going to be uncomfortableness. There is going to be afflictions. But nevertheless, the Lord, at the end of the day, is going to deliver his servants. Verse 27, it says, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. And when you go into the word merry, it means, to be like in a festive type spirit. And why? Because you're going to have an abundance, which abundance means to have an excess. All right. So in that time, the Lord is eventually going to bless, his men. All right. With the abundance of food. And that's going to be a reward for keeping the faith and trusting in Yahweh Shema Shai. That's why, the scripture says, be not weary. All right. Because again, you might go a certain time without eating. You can't have it in your mind like, oh, the Lord ain't going to feed me, this and that. All right. You just got to have it in your mind that, hey, man, the Lord is going to pull through. All right. However long it takes. OK. And eventually the Lord is going to pull through because Yahweh Shema Shai, is a man of his word, man. OK. Verse 28, it says the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord. My hand shall cover thee so that thy children shall not see hell. All right. And that where hell goes into a condition or the grave. OK. So the Lord is going to make sure, because you got a lot of brothers that have, children. OK. Hey, man, Yahweh Shema Shai is going to be performing great miraculous miracles in these times. OK. The Lord is going to make sure that his elect, is kept, and that hedge of protection is going to be seen. OK. So Lord's will, this lesson is edifying. I want to say, call Allah Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashem Chakodas, for giving me the spirit to do his lesson. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to those of the hopeful elect. Shalom and above.